hired to help build community and do
Yes.
social and all that. So what advice do you give people when they're launching channels on YouTube?
I would say, first and foremost, look and do what you are. Like, do you. Like, I can't say that enough. Because oftentimes you see people joining and kind of emulating who they love.
Yeah.
And there's a reason that's already successful. There's a reason that already exists. So if there's a way you can kind of adapt you into that and do your own thing, it doesn't exist yet, obviously, because if you're not already making videos, it doesn't exist. And so there's gonna be people that are looking for you. All you have to do is supply you. Because if you emulate somebody else, you're gonna just be a cheap knockoff, and nobody wants to see that. So
boring.
Yeah.
But and what about in terms of consistency?
Consistency, I make a video every Friday.
Yeah.
Before that, I didn't. And
Yeah.
I've noticed that even I'm halfway through the year, my goal was to do a video every Friday for the year. My views have been jumping because
Wow.
people just keep coming back, and they know to keep coming back. So if you provide consistency, if you provide content that they know is going to be reliable, like people know what they're going to get when they click one of my videos. People know that if they interact with my videos, they could get featured because I do a comment section every video and I ask a question every video. And so it's kind of like they know what they're getting themselves into when they click it. Reliability, consistency, and genuineness, is that a word? Just being you, I think is the most important thing because you're the only one of you that there is out there. So I think that's the most important thing.
But you also take advantage of Tumblr and a lot of
Yes.
other social networks to drive views, it seems.
I would say the majority of my views come from Tumblr now,
Really?
which is interesting. I joined Tumblr, I think, a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. And I think the biggest thing about branching out is attempting to join new networks and new markets. And so when it comes to Tumblr or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, there's always different types of people that use different types of social networks. And so the more you put yourself out there on all of those, the more people you're gonna reach and interact with and connect with. Tumblr specifically has been amazing for me, and it's the Tumblr community that really shares a lot of my videos about like fangirling over One Direction because the communities there are so strong and like, you know, united. And so like when I make a video about Glee, Tumblr loves that. I kind of
How
know
do you get
when
them to know, you know, what you're up to, though? Do you do you tumble other people's stuff?
So a thing that I do is whenever anybody reblogs something of mine, I check out their blog because I figure if they are the type of person that's gonna like my stuff, they might also reblog some of the stuff that I would like. And so it's kind of building that community, and you know, they are sharing my stuff. I go to their blog, I might reblog something of theirs, and usually they're like, oh my gosh, Tyler Oakley reblogged me. And it kind of builds that connection, and it makes it that much stronger. And at the same time, they're getting some exposure. I'm finding new stuff that I love on their blog. And so it's kind of building those connections one at a time that I think is really strong for community. A lot of people try to do like a huge group at once, but I think the one-on-one connections are what's best. And that's what I love about VidCon. I didn't have a meet and greet planned, and so I impromptu said, I'll be here for 3 hours. And the one-on-one connections are, I think, is what builds the community for you.
Yeah.
You can't just like get on stage and hope that all people in the audience will love you. It's kind of like connecting one-on-one with people that really does the trick.